Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Trading for Living Friday live session. Just about 15 minutes to go, and what a significant day it has been. Today's price action is indicating one very significant thing in the market, which is the pullback that we saw on Nifty from 16,866 up till yesterday's high is most probably over. Today's price action is a very clear indication that the top has been made yesterday itself, and we were so close to the all-time highs. With respect to Nifty, it was at around 3% away from the lifetime high, and when it comes to Bank Nifty, we were just about 1.5% away from all-time high. But then probably the way today the Bank Nifty has behaved, along with the price actions of HDFC, it is mostly looks like the top is made, the pullback is over, and we may not see all-time highs at least in the recent coming times. So today's movement is a very significant one. Let us quickly look into the charts. Let me start off with the Bank Nifty chart itself today. If you see here, yesterday it did a very tremendous closing at the top at 43,695. You can see, the last three candles was the big short covering candle, and yesterday being the weekly expiry, market closed by squeezing all the call holders, and it closed at the top. Today it was kind of a gap down opening at 43,212, which means it opened below the opening candle low was 43,180. so at 43,180 it happened to be below yesterday's low of 43,212, and from there on it tried to make a pullback, but it failed. It made a lower top at 43,584. After that, you can see here relentless fall from 43,584 until the lows of 42,630, which means almost 1,000 points it has fallen from the top today itself, from today's high. If you see, yesterday's high was 43,695, which means 1,100 to 1,200 points fall from yesterday's high. So there was one false call at the support level of 43,180, which we played. Actually, we thought markets are in a very significantly good uptrend, very structurally uptrend has been formed, so probably it will take a support at morning's opening candle low at 43,180, but then it didn't do anything much. It came only up to 43,280, just about 100 points it came up, but after that it failed to create any significant levels on the higher side, and it just collapsed from there on. So this was the market to be shorted, which we didn't do, and later on we got another entry to be shorting at 42,914, and after that we have made some money in Bank Nifty today in the short game, but we lost by playing the pullback support entry at 43,180. But more than what we played or not played, today's highs and today's market structure is the significant one, because looks like the top is in place. We will quickly look into HDFC. This is the chart of HDFC. Yesterday it closed at the highest point at 2840, and today straight away it opens at around 2727, almost 120 points lower compared to yesterday's very high close. It was very clear in HDFC as well as HDFC Bank that the structure has changed. So from there on, you can see here from the highs of HDFC 2727, it is now trading at 2670 at the lowest point. So it is very clear HDFC has changed its long-term structure here in one day itself. Let us also look into HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank also, yesterday it closed at 1720 at the highest point, and today it opens at around 1662, almost about 80 points lower, and from there on it makes the opening candle low itself at 1620. 1662 to 1620 the first candle range. It spent lot of time in the first candle range, but it was having a downward trajectory, and later in last few candles it has even breached 1620 and made a new low at 1612. It's very clear HDFC and HDFC Bank both have changed their market structure, and probably these two banks will continue to fall further down. Along with that will be even other banking stocks will be going little bit down as well. So HDFC and HDFC Bank leading the change of market structure, especially in banking sector. Let me go back to the banking index once again. You can see here it has made a low of 42,630 and another 10 minutes to go. There is no any changes or signs of pullback. Probably Bank Nifty will close towards these levels itself. Let us see Nifty's chart. Nifty also slightly in the negative zone now. You can see here Nifty yesterday it closed at made a high of 18,315 and closed at around 18,287, and today it opens lower at around 18,180. So Nifty opens at around 18,180. From there on tries to play the pullback game, goes up to 18,267, and after that it just collapses and comes down up to 18,125 in this candle at around 12:15. From there on one more pullback is attempted, but that also fails, and you get a very clear sell signal at 18,125. Yes, based on the past price action, there is one support at 18,113, because day before yesterday also market had made a low of 18,100, and the recent lows, if you check where is the support, if you see 18,100 is one such point. After that 18,113, which happens to be yesterday's low, and today's low, based on the price action, today's low is signifying it is the sell structure. So probably market, when Monday it opens, it will open much below 18,100, which happens to be the recent lows, which happens to be also 2 days low. So get set for much lower levels in the coming days. If you have any long positions, then my suggestion would be for you to exit all your longs and go home peacefully. Another 10 minutes left. Any longs, whether it is, even if it is longs in terms of puts, you can exit those things, take a fresh view from Monday onwards and start trading accordingly. For today I would suggest close all your positions for the weekend. You never know what is in store on a Monday morning. Probably the way the market is closing today, the way the new structure has been formed today, looks like there might be more further downside from here on. On Monday morning it might even open much lower, but whatever is the case, even if you are holding on to the short positions, do not carry the short positions, just close the short positions. If you have some profits based on today's morning's move, then take home the profits, clear your mind, clear your portfolio, and come back Monday morning with a fresh view, fresh perspective, and with fresh cash in hand, so that you can take revised view on the market. So that is with respect to today's live session. If you are liking the content, do subscribe to the channel, do share the channel with your fellow traders, come back with your queries. If you are interested in learning about the stock market, then we are open here with the Trading for Living program. You can call on the number. We will be glad to give you more information. Have a very happy weekend. Let us all once again reconvene on Monday morning. Until then, Om Swasti.